where the seeds of work ethic are sown and a belief in earning everything you get comes to full bloom and is commonplace. And for the Aggies that run these lands, nothing gets them more riled up than squaring off against another set of Aggies. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah State's offense will get the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short. Did not work against this defense. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
He could go off. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up? Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with the pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the Aggies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. A&M comes back out with another first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Going downfield for the big play. Caught at the 25. Touchdown Aggies. Once he got a snap, it was all over right to the house. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah State.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Reed. The short hands, it's Wilson.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gives it on the option. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and, you know, they wear their great outfit.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds his man. It's Moss. Turning it on. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And the Aggies, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. Gets it out fast. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
At midfield, he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for it all. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Now, after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll try to run for it. Look out, he's got room. Lowers those pads. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Barnes. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The terrain gets rough without scoring. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Aggies. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Here comes the heat. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
He'll throw on third down. Rush is on him. And some room to work. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and the half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense, because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Finds a tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end to the ground with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely.
Touchdown, Aggie. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. To throw, it's Barnes. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Starling. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. He's trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. the tackle. Really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Handoff from the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Finds his big tight end. There he goes. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't...
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Utah State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off play action on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up the throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Wilson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Hunt is in the air. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Conover. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 27 over Central Michigan. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Conover. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Now, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this when they make the first down.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more fine.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air, it's Conover. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The AT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming in this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as active.
Hey, he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Jacobs. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Conover. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Starling. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. to go to the air on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Utah State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time,
deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that